Hi folks, a straightforward little workout here, about 10 minutes of actual exercise and effort and intensity. Set of dumbbells being used today. If you've got resistance bands, you can choose those. If you have more than one set of dumbbell weights, then have those available to you as well. All the exercises aimed for the upper body, chest, shoulder and arms in particular. Use a bench or a mat if you find it more beneficial. Let's go. Our first exercise is going to be dumbbell fly. Be careful transitioning the weights to a safe place. They start from the chest, push them up so your arms are straight, and then from there, gently bring them down to the side and back up. Excuse me, just wiggling there, just give myself a little bit more room. So my arms are straight, but not totally locked. I'm keeping neutral head, so I'm just looking up towards the dumbbells. If you're fairly new to dumbbell exercises, don't worry if you find that one arm feels stronger or simply more coordinated than the other. We're about halfway through these. So this exercise is working the chest muscles and also the front of the shoulder. Got about 10 seconds left. We'll have a 15-second break in between each one. If you have water to hand and you need it, then help yourself. And back in. Our next exercise is called either a nose breaker or a skull crusher. Some people might simply call it lying tricep extension. We push our arms up above ahead of us, and from here I'm going to keep my upper arm still, drop the dumbbells down towards my ears and back up. So the area between the shoulder and the elbow is hardly moving. If you find this harder, it's an opportunity to take one of those lighter dumbbells. If you found a variation of this with the resistance band, that's fine. So the dumbbells are dropping down either side of my head. The upper arm and my elbows are staying fairly solid and still. "15 seconds to go. If you're liking one exercise more than the other, hit pause, do it for a little bit longer. Now we've got time for one more. Keep going, well done. Safe transition of the weights as we're doing these. There's quite a lot where we're holding them above our head. This one we're going to do a push-up with a row technique. I'm going to show you in 3/4 position. As you get to the top, pull up. And other arm. So you've got the push-up exercise, the pull-up, the pulling dumbbell towards you. Is getting the back muscles. The safe transition of weight engages our core. 20 seconds to go. Sorry if I'm popping out a picture here. If you want to do the full push-up, you can. If you want to do the box push-up to make it a little bit easier, you can. One more on each arm. Finish with the push-up. Well done, folks. Roll ourselves over. A dumbbell press. This one is probably slightly easier, so it might be your heavier dumbbell. Got 5 seconds. Similar muscles to the dumbbell fly. This time we're pushing arms straight up above our head and back down. So it's working the chest, the front of shoulder, and the triceps, the back of the arm as well. When I'm doing dumbbell exercises like this, I often give the dumbbells a little dink at the top. They're just my way of showing I have control, and I've got a full range of motion. So my upper body is lying flat on the floor still. I have my feet close to my glutes. That way I feel my back is a bit further supported. My upper arms are coming out at right angles to my body. Five seconds to go. One more dink. The last one of this set that we're going to do is a dumbbell pullover. It's quite a rare one that it's working the back muscles as well as the chest muscles, so opposing muscles at the same time. We have our arms up, bend them down to 90 degrees, and from there, hold that 90 degrees and drop them down towards the floor and back up again. So the important part here is we're keeping our arms at 90 degrees, and it's a slow, controlled action. This one isn't putting the biceps or triceps, so the main arm muscles, through tension, through a range of motion, sorry, but they're having to maintain tension the whole way through just to do the exercise properly. Got time for 2 more. Keep that 90 degrees. Last one. And back up. Bring them in carefully. Have yourself a rest just for 1 moment. If your arms are aching at all, or your back, you can just have a little stretch. Take a glass of water, you have one. If you need to change your dumbbells, this is the time to do it. So if you decide that some exercises were easier than others, change those at this time. Okay, round 2. There are only 2 rounds. If you want to make it harder, replay this. So, dumbbell fly. 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Arms straight up, and drop them down. Slight wiggle again, I always forget how close I am to the back wall there. So this is chest and front of the shoulder. Sort of, I'm not looking at camera a huge amount, by the way. Quite difficult when you're looking up at your dumbbells at the same time. It's a nice control action. Again, you might feel a little bit of an ache in your arms, but it's predominantly a front of shoulder and pectorals to chest workout. Doing well, folks. Keep them going. Into the last 5 seconds. Should give me time for a couple more. Don't worry about the pace, really, just keep it controlled both ways. Okay, and bring them in. Have yourself a moment. The next one was those nose breakers. Hopefully you haven't done in the first one. Skull crushers is the other very macho sounding name, so let's call them a tricep exercise. Upper arm stay still, drop the dumbbell down towards your head and push back up. So elbows is keeping tucked in. The only part of your body here that should be moving is your lower arm, flexing for the elbow, extending back up again. 18 seconds to go. There is madness and method to this workout. We're fatiguing the arms here, having just fatigued the chest and the shoulder. 1 more to go, which should make the exercise next a little bit trickier. Careful, bring them in, place onto the floor, into our push-up position again, whichever sort we consider is necessary. I'm going into the 3/4 one because I think that's probably what most people will be doing. Drop down, come up, engage core, bring up to the arm. Drop down, up, engage core, pull up and continue. Keep them going. Think about engaging that core as we're transitioning of weight. So our stomach here, we're just engaging into it. Change to the easier push-up if you need. We should be going into box. You're still doing the same work, you just made it a tiny bit easier. If you want to go full, you're welcome as well. Transition up. Last one. Superb. Onto dumbbell press. Give ourselves a moment. Shake of the arms if you need. Careful transitioning the weights back across to you. Excuse me, whilst my camera just decides to go back into focus. Dumbbell press up. And gently back down. That little kiss at the top is suggesting that I have some degree of control over the action. 15 seconds to go, keep them going. Hopefully my camera angle, though you can't see my face, that could be a positive. It's showing you the range of action we should be looking at for the dumbbells. Last one. And up. Superb. Bring them in for a second if you need. We're left with one more exercise of dumbbell pull over, chest and back, all in one go. Once we're done with these, have yourself a stretch, all the normal muscles for your upper body. So arms come up, bend them to 90 degrees, and this time the whole of the upper body maintains that 90 degrees and keeps going back. Doing well, folks. Once you've done this workout once or twice, you'll know whether you need to change your dumbbells, resistance bands as you're going along. You can adapt them as you're going. If your arms are tiring by now, that's absolutely fine. This isn't an arm exercise. They're having to hold that 90-degree position from you totally. Got time for two more. And last one. Bring down safely into the stomach, onto the floor, and you're done for the workout. Dumbbell fly, nose breakers, push up with a row, dumbbell press, dumbbell pull over, 10 minutes and done. Thank you.